Good morning. It is Friday, November 14th, not Friday the 13th. Friday the 14th. This is the Automotive State of the Union. I'm Paul J. Daly. This is Kyle Mountsier. Today we're talking about Mazda and EVs and the China major fail for a Land Rover wannabe.
Full on major fail.
Can I just say,
Oof.
when you have tech problems early in the morning, you just got to get over it.
I'm so sorry.
It's going to take me a minute to get over it.
You do have to get over it. It's been a thing that each of us deal with. If you're used to listening to the pod about 30 minutes earlier than this.
Well, we were ready.
Our
equipment was not.
The equipment was not. We'll call Road one day and tell them all our sorrows. But until then, we'll keep shipping content for you to
Did you know today is show 1196? You're going to have a couple tech problems when you're approaching 1200. So I think overall our percentage is pretty good. We're probably like 95%, maybe 90%. No tech problems.
Yeah, I would give it like 97%.
Once every 3 weeks, we have a big, like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah,
once every 3 weeks.
Right.
All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. We have our next webinar coming up next week on November 19th, optimizing profitability across multiple acquisition channels. Acquisition, it's the name of the game right now. Everybody's talking about it. So we have Derek Hansen of vAuto and Drew Hall, used car director at the Cloninger Auto Group, to break it down. They have a purview on things across the board. They're doing things in the moment. You can get to this webinar, be there live, or get the recording by going to asotu.com, ASOTU, so you can be there, get all the information, be better than your competitors, and live happily ever after. What a value proposition.
What a value proposition. Hey, you got to check out, we're going to be in LA next week.
Yes, we are.
Thanks to our friends at Cars Commerce and at Kirby for making it possible. We're hanging out at the LA Auto Show, the Automobility LA Day. If you want to be there, you can go to lautoshow.com/me. That's lautoshow.com/me. Type in the code more than cars. You'll get 25% off. And you get to hang out with us, probably drive some cool cars, meet some amazing people. We're going to be having interviews with people like the CEO of Lucid, of Volterra, of Cars Commerce, Kirby, all these places. You're not going to want to miss it.
Did you check the weather yet for next week?
It's going to be gorgeous.
Is it? Tell me gorgeous.
68 and sunny.
Oh my gosh, that's beyond gorgeous. My next question is, am I going to be hot?
No,
68 and sunny is fantastic.
LA is never hot. That's never hot.
True. That is a lie.
For sure. Find
San
LA
Diego.
at 90.
San Diego's never hot.
LA's never 90.
Really?
Never.
All right, we're gonna fact check this one because I feel like I've seen people like miserable hot in LA before, but I don't know
because it's 78 and they're like, "Why did we get the?"
And I'm
hot
from
weather
Syracuse. Let's get to some news. After years of hesitation and a short-lived MX-30, Mazda is officially moving its EV plans forward with its first dedicated EV now testing. It was spotted in California, marking a pivotal shift in strategy as they're trying to electrify the lineup a little bit. Prototype midsize electric crossover resembling a smaller CX-90 was recently spotted near Mazda's Irvine R&D center, built on the new Skyactiv EV Scalable Architecture. It's their first EV designed specifically for the U.S. market, with production slated for 2027 and sales expected in 2028. So they still have a little ways to go. They're investing nearly $11 billion in EV infrastructure, but they've scaled back the ambitious plans like everybody else except Toyota. And their target was, we're going to be 100% EV by 2030. I mean, 45%. I mean, maybe more like 25%. So we'll see where it lands. Here's a quote from CTO Ryushi Umeshida. Says, we're confident that our EV products will be real Mazda products.
Yeah, I mean, for Mazda, it's not a huge deal yet because they have such good gas mileage and they don't have large trucks. So they weren't ever in the consideration for, like, anything to do
rules,
with
standards,
gas,
and all that stuff,
emissions problems or anything like that. They have a tight relationship now with Toyota, so you can understand why they would be taking a similar measured approach. What's interesting, and this is from a former Mazda guy, is Mazda was actually one of the earliest companies to introduce an EV into the US in the early 90s. Couched those plans, went to prioritizing technology around the actual engine. I still am wondering whether or not they can get some mileage out of an EV. It's kind of strange. The first crack at it was like 100 miles of range, which the Leaf had in 2010. So, you know,
100 miles total range.
Yeah, that was the MX-30.
I feel
and
like
that's why it didn't sell any.
But I feel like now there's so much battery technology that's so far advanced from where it was 5 years ago. I feel like anybody should be able to make an EV that gets 300 miles of range if they want.
They'll do fine. They'll do fine. But they don't.
I mean, you're a Mazda guy. I feel like a Mazda EV would be great for you.
I would love it. Yeah. I mean, the technology is great. The drive style is great. It's just they haven't needed it. You know, you have such great gas mileage and people love your cars and you're growing market share. Why change?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the design looks great and Mazda just naturally, I think, has a great user interface for all their stuff. It's one of the things you love so much about it. And you pair that with some EV technology, it could be a very, that's a zoom moment, if you know what I mean.
You'll find me right there.
Yeah. Let's move on. This is an interesting one. We rarely cover news like this because maybe it rarely happens, but industry partner Impel is putting its money where its vision is by investing in Automotive Ventures Mobility Fund 2, signaling a strong commitment to driving innovation in auto retail through early stage tech. The fund is focusing on areas including AI, robotics, mobility, and industrial tech, looking to transform how vehicles are sold and serviced. The investment also highlighting their strategy, Impel's, to back technologies that boost productivity in dealerships and experience as well. Impel bringing their AI tools and network to support startups within the fund. So it seems like good synergy. They already have, if you know Steve Greenfield and his funds, a lot of forward-looking investors that are already in the industry. Michael Quigley from Impel says, our investment reflects our belief that meaningful transformation in automotive retail will be powered by early stage innovation, and we're helping accelerate progress across the industry. Steve Greenfield, you know him, you love him. He says, we're not just investing in startups, we're shaping the future of how vehicles are sold, serviced, and experienced. So
there's two side notes on this. One is that we invited Steve Greenfield to be on the show this morning, but he found another stray cat and is taking it to the vet. Actually, what a guy.
I believe the word he used was caught.
He caught one.
Caught another cat off to the vet, and to where we said, I need more details on that. And he said, I'll try to get a video.
It's unbelievable. So the other piece of this is you've seen Impel over the last 6 years. One, they changed their name from SpinCar to Impel. They acquired a small startup in a Georgian company to enhance their AI communications ability. And then they acquired Outsell for leveraging big data. They're thinking about how do we build a network ecosystem of early stage startups and acquire net new technology and thesis. And my thought for this is like, hey, why not? If you're a growing international company, Impel is international. Many people don't know that. I think they're in like 40 or something countries.
Wow, I didn't realize there were that many.
Exactly. Wow. And so when you're thinking that broadly, investing in tech startups makes a ton of sense because you know what can happen when the right tech startups get together.
That's right. And they're right here in Syracuse. I mean, their building is about 2 miles from where I'm sitting. So
wild. Very cool.
I should go knock up.
Like, kudos. I'm longtime friends. I was an early adopter of that technology back in 2012 or 13 at our dealerships. I think it was like second year or first year that they were out. And then I helped build the company, the Georgian company that they later acquired. So it's always cool to see them.
I didn't know that.
Things. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
You're everywhere. We're everywhere. Speaking of being everywhere, this one actually hits a little close to home. Because we just drove a bunch of Chinese vehicles when we were in Kazakhstan a few weeks ago. So this really caught our attention.
All right, we're going to give you the little basic overview, and then we're going to watch a video. But Chinese automaker Chery, which we saw a lot of when we were in Kazakhstan, attempted to recreate Land Rover's legendary 999-step climb at Heaven's Gate. Many people know about this. But instead of a viral triumph, the stunt turned into a viral fail that forced a massive public apology and is going to have them spending dollars. The Fullwin X3L SUV lost power mid-stunt, hit a railing, and rolled back into a fence. A detached safety rope entangled the right wheel, causing the mishap. Chery admitted to poor risk assessments and promised to compensate for damages to repair the area. They market this vehicle as a range extended powertrain and is marketed as off-road capable. Let's check out exactly how it went down. Here it goes.
Vehicle's
Slipping
about,
and sliding.
I don't know. Is it halfway up? You think not even?
Yeah, not even halfway up. And it just like, it is
Backwards.
headed backwards. And then like I mean, that is like a historic fence.
Well, it looks like a historic fence. It looks like this
blasted.
fence on both sides is made of stone. And if you're just listening, 1,000 steps or 999 steps, it literally goes up so high. And this is on Tiananmen Mountain in China. It's like a 45-degree angle, and it goes up so far that it disappears into the clouds.
Right.
So like you literally can't see the top of it. Do we have the Range Rover one? Now the Range Rover, I bet Chery was recording this version, like the high production version, but you know, obviously you're not releasing it yet. But Range Rover, you have to go watch the whole video. We'll link it up in the show notes, but watch the end of it because the whole thing is like intense, where they're showing a 45-degree angle. You have people sitting at a table like, if this goes wrong, the driver could die, basically.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Show the ending. Let's roll the ending. So it's this Range Rover, beautifully shot, driving up ridiculous steep incline on stairs. I mean, that is a steep. Now he's disappearing into the clouds where you can no longer see the Range Rover, and we're at the top and it's quiet. And it just launches up over the last couple steps. Obviously, very exciting. You know, we were driving so many Chinese vehicles when we were in Kazakhstan, and I thought at first this was the Tank. There's a brand called Tank. Look it up.
Right.
But this is like one of those things. China's showing up and saying like, no, our vehicles can compete with the best vehicles in the world. You know, they had a mishap. I don't know if that's because of the vehicle's capability or just the safety ropes got in the way because they weren't tensioned properly. So they're definitely, I don't know. You think they're going to retry it? I think. Is this the kind of thing where it's like from an honor standpoint, they have to retry it? Or is it from an honor standpoint, like, let's just hope everyone forgets about this one?
Let's hope they all forget and just move on down life's highway.
Well, whatever happens today,
try hard things.
Some things go right. Yes. Perfect. Some things go right. Some things go wrong. You have tech difficulties. Your car rolls backwards. You have to try hard things if you want to do anything meaningful. So go try hard things. Take care of the people. We'll see you tomorrow.